Hey, what's going on? Austin Tistel here, and I'm with our buddy Jasper. Now, you might have heard about this AI writing assistant that supposedly can write copy for you. And you're really curious, does Jasper actually meet the hype? Well, in this short video, I'm going to show you how to write an ad for a gym, an email for a real estate agent, and a blog post for a dentist. Now, I admit, the tool is really cool, but what's even cooler is the community around Jasper. As I record this now, over 50,000 people are here in Jasper Nation. This is by far the most engaged community in content marketing, and people are always sharing their cool ways of using the tool to get their blog posts ranked on Google, to increase the conversions on their ads, and truthfully just to save a ton of time in their workflow. Now at Jasper, we have two different plans for different use cases, so by the end of this video, you'll have enough information to make an informed decision on which of these two plans to go with. Let me break them down for you. So the starter plan is for writing short form copy like ad creative, website copy, and product descriptions, whereas boss mode is writing long form content like blog posts, emails, stories, video scripts. And starter comes with 20,000 words per month, whereas boss mode comes with 50,000 words per month. As your content needs grow, you can scale up from there. Like if you add team members or you start saving time in different workflows by using Jasper. But these will be plenty enough to get you started. Now, both plans come with over 50 different templates, and these are based on industry best practices and proven examples. It could be everything from summarizing your text to writing your personal bio for LinkedIn, writing YouTube descriptions, clever Instagram captions, your ads for your Google My Business, even product descriptions for your Shopify store. Now, I'd love to go through all of these, but you're short on time. So let's hop into a Facebook ad for Crunch Fitness Gym. Now, here on the left, we just put in a little background information so Jasper knows about what to write about. And then here in the tone of voice, we can do all kinds of stuff. Let your imagination go wild. You can do angry, funny, sad, witty, clever. Jasper's also really good at doing celebrity impressions. So for a gym, let's do Hulk Hogan. How about that? Click generate. And now while Jasper's thinking, let me tell you a little background. Jasper has read about 10% of the internet in 2019. So it knows all about your niche. And if there's anything that's really new after 2019, then you can just put it here in the product description. So let's see what Jasper wrote. Are you ready to get jacked? Sounds like Hulk Hogan. I'm not talking about getting a little bit bigger. I'm talking about getting so jacked that people will call you the Hulk. And the best part is it doesn't have to cost an arm and a leg. Oh, this is so good you could ship it. Do you see how much faster this is than just trying to start from scratch? And if you really want to try and generate a lot of ideas, maybe you're doing testing for your ads, then you can crank this sucker up to 10. This is perfect if you're trying to create ideas at scale, or you're just haven't had your coffee yet and you're feeling a little lazy. So that's some of the cool features you get on the starter plan. Let's hop into boss mode, where you get access to documents. Now, I want you to imagine documents is kind of like Google Docs if you had an assistant in there and you're the boss giving your assistant instructions on how to do stuff. Now, for our first example, imagine a real estate agent who has a lot of outbound sales emails to send out this week, and he wants to save some time by using his AI assistant, Jasper. Now, you're probably getting a hang of this by now. On the left, we give Jasper some context of our situation, any background information we need, along with tone of voice and keywords. And then on the right, we can supply a pattern so Jasper can follow that, because Jasper's really good at following patterns, and apply that with all of the information it knows from the internet. So here, we just provided a really good example of what good behavior would look like. And then we provided some merge tags, empty little slots that we want Jasper to fill in. In our situation, the real estate agent's Dave, client's James, market's Austin, Texas. It's the New Year season. Demand is up, inventory is down, and we want them to hop on a call. So now we're going to write with AI. We're going to do a Jasper command. Remember that feature for later, okay? Now, what we're going to do is activate voice mode. Hey Jasper, write an email from Dave to James about an update on the Austin, Texas real estate market and ask for a call later this week. All right, we're submitting that command. Imagine if you're the boss and Jasper's your assistant. Now, he's following your directions. Look at that. It's perfect. You can go ahead and ship it. Imagine all of the sales emails you could send if it were just a click of a button. Now, if you thought that was cool, wait until you see how much time you'll save writing blog articles. In this next example, we'll write a blog post for a family dentist here in Austin, Texas, where I just copied and pasted from their homepage a bunch of info about their practice. That way Jasper knows a little bit about who they are, what they stand for, who they serve, things like that. And then what we're going to do here is open up Power Mode. And this gives us access to all 50 of those templates that we had here in the starter mode, really conveniently on the left-hand side. What we'll do here is click on the blog post outline, and I just put in the title here, copied and pasted it, put in the tone of voice of professional and family, and generated some content. And here we go. These are some really great listicles or outlines for your blog post. I can just go ahead and put that there. Let's go back to focus mode. Then I'm going to turn all of these into H2s. Let's do another Jasper command. Write a paragraph about braces and how they work. Jasper's thinking. Perfect. Oh yeah, this is good. So maybe I want to here, I can delete that. Maybe I want to rephrase this section. And you can rephrase or revise any existing content very quickly. Perfect. All right, and then from here, I can generate my next paragraph going down to the compose button. You have to give Jasper a little direction here, but once it knows what you want and follows the pattern, it'll just keep rolling. Now, the number one goal of writing blog posts is ranking on Google. So will the content written by Jasper rank? Well, that's when we partner with our friends over at Surfer SEO. This is a separate subscription, but I highly recommend this integration. What it does is shows you all the keywords you need to outrank your competition on the first page of Google. And so it tells you how many words, paragraphs, headings, and images that you need. And as you start to add these, this score goes up. Now, we just started this article and we're already at a 33. But if we got this to a 75 or higher, then we can expect first page rankings. And often you can see people in the community get this score to a 75 or higher in under 2 hours. It's pretty amazing. Now, you may be concerned like, hey, Austin, do I need to cite anybody for the content Jasper creates? Is it plagiarized? Is it original? And I think the better question to ask yourself is, how does Jasper actually even write? Well, it actually does not print paragraph by paragraph from anybody. It doesn't even print sentences at a time. It goes word by word so that it's always original. It's not pulling from any one source, but rather aggregating all of the ideas that it's gotten from the reading 10% of the internet. But just if you want to cross your T's and dot your I's, we partnered over here with our friends at Copyscape and got you a deal where if you use it here within the app, rather than going directly through them, you're going to save 20%. So all I have to do is select my text, scan it for any plagiarism, and we can see here, no plagiarism found. You are good to post it without citing anybody. We're also including Grammarly for free. That way you can check your entire document and make sure that it is free of spelling and grammar mistakes. That way you sound educated when you write your content. So let's recap real quick. We have two plans here. The starter plan gets you 20,000 words, 50 templates, 25 languages for translation. And then on boss mode, you get access to documents, Jasper commands where I talked into the microphone. You get SEO mode integrated with Surfer, recipes, plagiarism checker, Grammarly, all included. Of course, you have organization to make all of this really easy for teams and scaling up in organizations. And by the way, you're in good hands. We have the customer success team here in Austin that is super pumped to help you out. And when you get started today, you're going to get access to the most engaged community in content marketing with over 50,000 people here in Jasper Nation. If you're still on the fence, I recommend going and reading some reviews. We're rated 4.8 out of 5 stars and over 2,000 reviews. And people from all around the world are using Jasper from so many different industries. So I recommend hopping in there and giving it a try. You won't know if it works for you unless you try it for yourself. And we're going to make this an even easier decision for you. We're giving you a 5-day money-back guarantee. That means if you're not whistling with joy from the amount of time that you're saving with Jasper writing your content for you, just email us at hey@jasper.ai and we will instantly refund 100% of your money. No questions asked. That's our guarantee. And I'm confident that if you get in there and you learn Jasper, you're going to have everything you need to scale your content super fast. So go up here, choose which plan is right for you, easily create an account. It takes just 2 minutes and you'll be cranking out content with AI in no time. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you on the inside.